education were a right, truly given to all of you, then why does the future still sound so unequal? Speak for tomorrow is not a theme for the comfortable. It's a call for the people who can speak to speak for those who cannot. I'm a student who has access to classroom, books, and stages like this. Yet, even with these privileges, I have felt fear. Fear of being failed, fear of being unheard, fear of not knowing my path. But education has taught me something powerful, that finding your voice is as important as finding answers. Every time I speak or questioned or stood up in front of a crowd like this to share my thoughts and ideas, I wasn't just learning. I was preparing for tomorrow. And then I think of children who don't have this access at all, who don't have this privileges at all. Yes, of course I'm going to talk about the children in Palestine. They don't worry about their exams, but whether the schools will exist tomorrow. Their classrooms are broken, their schools are broken, their books are buried under the rubble, and yet their hunger for learning still remains unbroken. This is where the quality education, the heart of SDG, Sustainable Developmental Goals, become more than just a goal. It becomes a moral responsibility, because education should never depend on geography, conflict, or privileges. When I speak for tomorrow, I speak because I can. But when I speak for Palestinian children, I speak because they must not be forgotten. They remind us that education is not only the thing that you have to build a career with, but it is something to be preserved by our dignity, by our hope, and by our humanity. History teaches us one thing, that every single change in this world has begun when someone refuses to stay silent. If I'm going to tell you the example, like Malala Yousafzai. She raised her voice when silence was safer. Like countless unnamed children in this world who still dream of a classroom instead of a battlefield. And like students today, like us, who must decide what kind of future we are shaping. So let us speak for tomorrow, for quality education, for equal opportunities, for the children whose voices are still waiting. Because the world will never judge us by how well we spoke, but by who we choose to speak for. So remember this, the future is not built by those who wait for the changes. It only belongs to those who demand for it. And tonight, I demand you a future where education is a right, your voices are valued, and the future is protected. Because the future does not belong to those who stay quiet. It only belongs to those who speak for it. I wish you all the very best, everyone, and a wonderful blast of an evening. Thank you so much.